Hey everyone, Ashley Wilburn here. I missed it by a day, so what's up? It's Thursday. Sorry I missed it on Wednesday. I'm losing track of my days being stuck in the house. I posted over the weekend a little forbearance math for you guys. I'm still being asked a lot about forbearance. How do I apply for it? What are the positives? And guys, let's face it, there's nothing positive about forbearance. It's there to help you, but I'm actually getting calls from people that don't necessarily need the help. When the government created the CARES Act, they made it to where you do not have to show any sort of documentation of hardship to apply for this forbearance. Now, I just said a key word, apply for forbearance. You cannot just stop making your house payment. You have to contact your servicer. You have to go into forbearance to make this happen. I understand you're going to sit on hold for hours at a time. They're backed up. We have over 10 million people that have filed for unemployment that need this help. So just be patient. But I am getting calls of people that don't necessarily need it and they're wanting to apply for this forbearance, and there's other options, and that's what I'm here for. So I want to kind of read the script that I posted over the weekend because I feel like people really related to it and it made sense. So mom and dad currently have a house payment of $1,500 a month. Dad gets laid off, calls the servicer, goes into forbearance. They allow him to go into a short-term forbearance. Sometimes you can get 6 months, sometimes you can get a year, but it is typically, pretty short-term. So they get off the phone, they say, you know what, Dad, you can go into forbearance for the next 6 months. Dad says, whew, okay, thank you so much. So 7 months later, Dad calls to make his first house payment. He now owes $10,500. That's $9,000 worth of 6 months of forbearance and then his current mortgage payment of $1,500. Dad nearly passes out and says, why on God's green earth do I owe $10,500? And the servicer says, well, that's 6 months of forbearance and then your current house payment. And, Dad's been laid off for 6 months. He doesn't have $10,500 to pay. And he says, what can I do? And the servicer says, well, we can take that $9,000 and spread it out over 12 months. I want some of you guys to think about this. Some of our very first vehicles were $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, and you finance those vehicles for 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, so now you're taking a low auto loan and you're trying to pay it off in a year, right? So the dad says, okay, good, tell me what that's going to look like. And the servicer says, well, that's going to be $2,250. And Dad says, well, I can't afford that. And the servicer, sorry, you went into forbearance. There's nothing that we can do. So if you currently own your home, there are other options. So I want to talk to the people that have a home right now that do not have any financial hardships, if you will, and they're talking about going into forbearance. So I want to talk to you what that looks like. Typically, people stay in their home for anywhere from 7 to 10 years. So in this example, let's say 10 years, okay? That 10-year comes up, your $300,000 balance with a 4% interest rate, you should have a balance of $236,352. You've paid off a lot. You've got a lot of equity in your home, so you're looking to sell it, you're looking to upsize, and you're going to use all that money to your down payment. So your realtor gives you a net sheet and says, hey, this is what you're going to net. But then when we order the payoff, your actual balance is $243,920. That's a difference of over $7,500. Well, now what? You were going to use that money for your down payment. So you see, it doesn't benefit you in any way, shape, or form to go into forbearance because this is not forgiveness. You are going to have to pay it back. So depending on your current situation, I might be able to help you eliminate debt, lower your current monthly payment, and give you cash to get you through these tough times. So if this is you're considering forbearance, please, before you even consider forbearance, call me so we can look at other options to continue to help give you wealth, don't put you in the hole, and give you some money to get you through these rough times. We're gonna get through this together. It's gonna be okay, and I'm here to educate you guys and help you make the right decisions during these tough times. So if you know anybody that's in this situation, or maybe you yourself is in this situation, please call me. No judgment here. I just want to help. I just want to make sure that you make the sound decision now that you don't regret a few years down the road. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.